Imagine a family, just like yours, vanishing without a trace from their suburban home, the Vane family. This was no ordinary tale of relocation or sudden travel. It was a chilling incident that left the quiet town of Oakwood in an eerie silence, as if a dark cloud had descended upon it. The Vane family, consisting of John and Sarah, along with their two children, Emily and Jack, were your typical suburban family. John, a respected lawyer, and Sarah, a beloved schoolteacher, were well-known figures in the community. Emily, a budding artist, and Jack, a high school football star, were just beginning to carve out their own identities. Life was seemingly normal for the Vanes. Neighbors recall seeing the children playing in the yard, John working on his classic car, and Sarah tending to her rose garden. That was until the day they were last seen. The date was October 5th, a day that would be etched into the annals of Oakwood's history. On this seemingly ordinary day, the Vanes were seen going about their usual routines. John was spotted leaving for work in his suit and tie. Sarah was seen dropping off Emily and Jack at school. Yet as dusk fell, an unsettling calm took over their home. The lights, usually seen flickering through their curtains, were ominously absent. The sounds of laughter and chatter, an evening staple, were replaced by an eerie silence. The next morning, their absence was felt. Schools reported the children missing, John's office hadn't heard from him, and Sarah was nowhere to be found. The local authorities were alerted and an investigation was launched. The house was untouched. No signs of struggle, no signs of a hurried departure. Their belongings were still there, the family car parked in the driveway. It was as if the Vane family had simply ceased to exist. Despite the local authorities' best efforts, no trace of the Vane family could be found, as if they had vanished into thin airs. The Vanes' home, once a symbol of suburban bliss, now stands as a chilling monument to their disappearance. The once lively neighborhood has been shrouded in an eerie calm ever since the Vane family vanished. Their home, once buzzing with laughter and warmth, has now turned into an ominous manner of inexplicable phenomena. Neighbors speak of strange happenings that seem to originate from the house, chilling tales that send shivers down the spine. As dusk falls, the house seems to come alive. The silence of the night is punctuated by strange noises that echo through the deserted halls, an unsettling symphony of creaking stairs, slamming doors, and whispers that seem to drift from empty rooms. Some have even reported hearing a child's laughter, a chilling reminder of the family that once lived there. Adding to the spine-tingling atmosphere are the inexplicable flickering lights. Just when the moonlight casts long, creepy shadows, the house lights would flicker on and off as if someone or something is trying to communicate from the other side. The once welcoming glow of the house now appears as a spectral beacon in the pitch-black night, adding an extra layer of dread to the already terrifying spectacle. But it's not just the sounds and sights that have the neighbors on edge. There's a palpable feeling of being watched, a sense of unseen eyes following your every move, an uninvited chill that sneaks up your spine when you dare to walk past the house. Investigators, too, have reported this unnerving sensation, a cold shudder of dread that refuses to shake off long after they've left the premises. The Vanes' house, once a sanctuary of love and laughter, has now morphed into a house of horrors, a silent witness to a mystery that has left everyone baffled. The unsettling occurrences have sparked numerous theories, but one belief remains common among all. The house, in its eerie silence, holds answers. Many believe that the house holds the key to the Vane family's disappearance, but what secrets does it hide? Many who dare to venture into the Vanes' home report feeling an unseen presence, a chilling reminder of the family that once was. A sensation, they say, that's as palpable as the damp air enveloping the decrepit mansion. The brave souls who dared to cross the threshold, drawn by curiosity, or perhaps a darker lure, recount tales of dread that chill the spine and stir the imagination. One might ask, what does it feel like to tread on the cold, hard floors where the Vane family once walked, laughed, and loved? The answer, as told by those who have been there, is a deep, unsettling chill that seeps into the bones. It's a cold spot, they say, that can't be explained by drafts or the decay of the house. It's a cold that penetrates your very being, a cold that whispers of despair and darkness. Then there are those who speak of apparitions, mere flickers in the corner of their eyes. These spectral visions are fleeting, vanishing as quickly as they appear, leaving behind only a sense of unease and the question, did I really see that? Some describe them as shadowy figures, others as ethereal wisps of light. But all agree on one thing: these are not mere tricks of the light or figments of an overactive imagination. These experiences are not limited to the house alone. Even those who merely pass by the Vanes' home report a sense of being watched, a feeling of eyes upon them from the darkened windows. It's as if the house itself breathes, watches, and waits. Each account adds another layer to the mystery that enshrouds the Vanes' home. Each experience is a piece of a puzzle that refuses to come together, a story that refuses to conclude. The question remains, are these the remnants of the Vane family, desperate to communicate? Or is there a darker force at work, a more sinister presence, lurking in the shadows? Could these experiences be the desperate attempts of the Vane family to communicate, or is there something more sinister at play? Only the brave or the foolish would dare to find out. The disappearance of the Vane family remains one of the most chilling unsolved cases in Oakwood's history. As we delve deeper into the mystery, we are met with a myriad of theories, each more unsettling than the last. The crux of the issue is this: the lack of tangible evidence. It's as if the Vanes simply vanished into thin air, leaving behind nothing but a shroud of unease and unanswered questions. The theories are as varied as they are numerous. Some speculate that the family fell victim to a deranged serial killer, while others suggest that they may have chosen to disappear and start anew. There's even a theory that the Vanes were abducted by extraterrestrials. However, none of these theories hold water without concrete evidence. The Vane family home, now dubbed as the House of Horrors, has its own share of peculiarities. Strange noises in the dead of night, lights flickering without reason, and a chilling sense of an unseen presence are just a few of the anomalies reported by those brave enough to venture near the property. Yet these occurrences, as eerie as they are, provide no solid leads. The investigation into the Vane family's disappearance has been filled with dead ends. Despite the best efforts of law enforcement, no trace of the family has ever been found. The search parties turned up empty-handed, the interviews with friends and neighbors yielded nothing substantial, and the family's personal effects provided no clues to their whereabouts. In the face of such a perplexing mystery, numerous armchair detectives have taken up the task of solving the case. They pore over every detail, scrutinize every piece of information, and propose their own theories, yet even with countless minds working on it, the mystery remains unsolved. Despite the countless theories, the question remains: what happened to the Vane family? What led to their sudden disappearance? Were they victims of a terrible crime, or did they simply choose to leave everything behind? Or perhaps is there a more supernatural explanation? As we continue to grapple with these questions, one thing is clear. The disappearance of the Vane family is a mystery that continues to haunt Oakwood, leaving us all in a chilling suspense. As the years pass, the mystery of the Vane family's disappearance only deepens, leaving a haunting legacy. Welcome to the town of Oakwood, a quaint little place that has been forever marked by a chilling event. The vanishing of the Vane family has left an indelible impression on its residents. It's as if a shadow has been cast over the town, a shadow that originates from the now empty Vane residents standing ominously at the end of a quiet street. Their disappearance was not just an isolated event, but a ripple that disturbed the calm surface of Oakwood, sending shockwaves through the tight-knit community. The townsfolk speak in hushed tones, their faces wearing a look of unease whenever the Vane family is mentioned. The once bustling town square is now eerily silent. The laughter and joy that once filled the air have been replaced by a lingering fear that is palpable. The Vanes' home, once a beacon of warmth, is now a chilling monument to their absence. The windows are dark, the doors are shut, and the once vibrant garden is now overgrown and wild. It stands as a stark reminder of the family that once was, a haunting presence that overshadows the town. The unanswered questions surrounding the Vane family's disappearance have become a heavy burden for the residents of Oakwood. The lack of closure has left the town in a state of perpetual unease. Theories abound, some rational, some bordering on the fantastical. Yet none have been able to provide a satisfactory explanation for the unexplainable. In Oakwood, the Vane family's disappearance is not just a mystery, but a ghost story that has become part of the town's folklore. It's a story that is passed down from generation to generation, a chilling tale that is whispered around campfires and during late-night gatherings. As we delve deeper into this chilling mystery, we may uncover more than we bargained for. But for now, the fate of the Vane family remains a terrifying enigma, a story to be continued.